Welcome to her corner. Take a seat, let your guard come down. Every story here deserves a crown. Through the tears and through the grace, every woman finds her place.
Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome to Her Corner. Pull up a seat because you belong here. Y'all, this moment feels so surreal to me because, do I feel fully prepared? No. But guess what? I press record anyway. But sometimes faith look like pressing record even when you don't feel fully prepared. But nevertheless, I'm your host, Chaz. Um, I'm a licensed master social worker. I'm a mother, a sister, all of those great things. As a woman, I've had seasons of joy, seasons of heartbreak, seasons where I had to start over, seasons where I had to heal through a lot of stuff, whether mentally, physically, um, and seasons where I just learned a lot of hard lessons. I've been through seasons where my faith was tested, um, seasons where I was literally challenged to stand on who you are or change to the ways of the world. There was a point in my life where I was questioning everything that God was doing in my life. It felt like He wasn't for you, girl. It just felt like He wasn't for you, girl. But then I realized He wasn't punishing me, He was just preparing me for becoming who I am today. He was preparing me for life ahead. He was preparing me for who He purposed me to be. No matter how I looked at it at the time, you could look at it as an attack from the devil. Because everything was going left, okay? I was like, God, I'm tired of being on your list of strongest soldiers. Take me off. I'm done, okay? But He was preparing me for everything. And I can say now, I'm stronger than I ever been. I'm happier than I ever been. I'm more peaceful than ever. My heart and spirit is so unshaken no matter what tools the enemy try to use. God has got me through so many seasons. God has been on my side through so many seasons, and it's nothing nobody can tell me about my God, and it's nothing anybody can make me believe that I can't get through. I feel like it's nothing that I can't get through. I remember what it felt like to question my own worth because somebody else's decisions made me feel like I wasn't enough. And I've always been a person who always looked like I had it all together. I always look like I have it all together because I smile. I'm going to show up gracefully. Everything I do, I'm going to do it with a genuine heart, and I'm going to do it gracefully on purpose. So, and that's just me. No matter what type of challenges life throw my way, I never stop showing up as a friend, as a mother. In my professional roles, I've always been a person to show up no matter what life threw at me, and I'm gonna show up with a smile, and you wouldn't know nothing that was going on with me unless I told you, okay? And I've always been a person to not share my true feelings because I know a lot of people that's in my corner, they truly care about me and they don't like to see me worry. They don't like to see me upset. They are true crash outs when it comes to me. So I've always been the person to try to keep the peace. Always been a peacemaker. So yeah, but then I realized you don't have to pretend. You don't have to act like everything is okay. Okay. You don't have to um it's okay to not walk around with a smile all the time. Now, granted, I do have the resting face, okay? But my heart is usually happy, and if I'm around people, I'm gonna show up with life, okay? So, but I realize you don't have to go out of your way to be everything for everybody. You're human too. Okay? So we often get lost in titles and roles and who we try to be to other people. Now I understand that really, no matter what labels are thrown on you by the weight of the world, or the things that life call you to, like a mother, a wife, a sister, daughter, a granddaughter, niece, whatever, social worker, um, no matter what titles you have, there's still a human behind those titles. Someone who has a heart, someone who still needs to be cared for, someone who still needs to take care of themselves, no matter what you have to be to other people, okay? Or no matter what titles that you're operating behind, they're still you. I spent years trying to become what everybody else wanted me to be, but then I realized that's not who God wanted me to be. God never asked me to become everything for everybody. He asked me to become me. Before I'm a mom, before I'm a social worker or anything else, I'm a woman that's still growing, still healing, and still becoming who God's called me to be. Pain changed my story, but it didn't write my ending. Pain changed my story, but it did not have the power to write my ending. So you may ask yourself, why her corner? Like, what made her come up with the name Her Corner? So, have you ever noticed that you can be around a lot of people or have a lot of people that you hang around, socialize with, talk to, but then you still feel alone? Hmm? That's because everybody can have a lot of people in their circle, but only a few truly fit in your corner. Think about it. A corner is a place where you have people to support you. They're cheering loud for you. They're praying for you. Y'all can cry together, talk about anything. They're holding your hand and they're walking through your journey with you. And don't forget the ones that's going to always tell you the truth and hold you accountable for things because we all need accountability. So I want you to ask yourself, who's in your corner? And if today your corner feels empty, I pray that this podcast become one where you can feel seen, heard, and understood and not judged. Because we all have our moments, we all have our shortcomings. We do not have to pretend like we have it all together. So evaluate your circle and see who fits into your corner. And just because you don't have a corner, it doesn't mean that you have to do it alone because a lot of things that we as women go through in life, we're never meant to carry it alone. And I know for you, sometimes you just need somebody to be there just to let you know that whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. And some of us have those people, some of us don't. So until you find your people, just come on to Her Corner. I welcome you here. So as you go on this journey to grow with me, to heal, and to become the woman who God called you to be, we'll talk about healing, relationships, marriage, divorce, starting over, motherhood, faith, whatever it is, women wellness, whatever it is that a woman can possibly go through that helps her to become who God's called her to be. I'm here to help you to reach the highest plateau of yourself, no matter what it looks like. We're going to meet you there. We're going to talk about it. Some episodes will challenge you, some episodes will help you grow, some episodes will comfort you, some episodes are going to make you laugh. Um, but nevertheless, no matter what the conversation may look like, one thing that you can always expect is honesty. This is not a place where you'll have to come and pretend that you have it all together. And I'm here to tell you, healing becomes a whole lot easier when you realize that you don't have to pretend and you do not have to do it alone. Thank you for chatting with your girl today. Thank you for chatting with Chaz. I'm just playing. But thank you for coming to my corner today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for making it through this video. If you found that it was helpful in any way, share it with somebody. We want to become a community for everybody to have real conversations. Um, and we want to have a lasting impact on everybody, meeting everybody where they are, okay? So if this episode was helpful, subscribe, like, send to someone else that you may think it can help. And I'll see you every week right here in her corner. So until next time, keep healing, keep being you, keep growing, keep praying, because I'm right there with you and we'll get through whatever it is together.
Welcome to